Welcome to Health Bloom channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of health, wellness, and cutting-edge science to empower you with practical, evidence-based strategies for a healthier, happier life. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our myth-busting videos, actionable tips, real talk breakdowns, and exclusive interviews with experts. Whether you are battling stubborn belly fat, navigating prediabetes, or simply optimizing your metabolism for peak performance, we've got the insights you need. Today, we're unpacking a viral sensation that's absolutely exploding across social media, TikTok, and YouTube in 2025. 99% of people lose weight faster with this insulin trick. You've seen those flashy thumbnails and reels promising a revolutionary hack to torch fat overnight, reset your hormones, and transform your body without endless gym sessions or restrictive diets. But is it legit science, or just another overhyped fad? We'll dissect the truth layer by layer, explore the biology of insulin and its sneaky role in fat storage, reveal not just one but a full arsenal of proven tricks. Spoiler: there's no single magic bullet, but a powerhouse combo. Weigh the pros and cons with real data, and hand you a customizable step-by-step plan to implement safely at home. Plus, stick around till the end for a bonus Q&A on common pitfalls, viewer success stories, and a free downloadable cheat sheet. Let's jump in and turn that knowledge into results. First, let's cut through the noise and understand what this insulin trick really means. No fluff, just facts backed by the latest 2025 research. Insulin is your body's master hormone for managing blood sugar, produced by your pancreas to act like a shuttle, transporting glucose from the carbs and sugars you consume into your cells for energy or storage. When everything's in harmony, it's a lifesaver, keeping your energy levels steady, preventing blood sugar crashes, and supporting overall vitality. But in a high-stress, ultra-processed 2025 world, think endless delivery apps, sedentary desk jobs, blue light from screens disrupting sleep, and constant access to sugary snacks, millions are developing insulin resistance. That's when your cells start ignoring insulin signals, like a door that's jammed shut, forcing your pancreas to pump out even more insulin to force entry. The fallout? Chronically elevated insulin levels flip your body into storage mode, hoarding fat, especially that dangerous visceral fat around your organs, slowing your metabolism to a crawl, and ramping up risks for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver, and even cognitive decline like Alzheimer's, often called type 3 diabetes. Groundbreaking studies from Yale and the NIH show this resistance is reversible with targeted lifestyle shifts, but left unchecked, it can lead to a metabolic meltdown where weight loss feels impossible despite your best efforts. Now, about that bold, 99% claim. It's super catchy and designed to hook you, isn't it? But let's be real, it's mostly clever clickbait amplified by influencers and viral videos featuring thought leaders like Dr. Jason Fung, Ben Bikman, or even podcasters like Joe Rogan discussing metabolic health. While no massive, peer-reviewed study nails it at exactly 99%, robust research does confirm that optimizing insulin sensitivity can accelerate weight loss for the vast majority, often 80–90% in groups with resistance issues, by shifting your body from fat storage overdrive to efficient fat burning. A fresh 2025 meta-analysis highlights how these simple tweaks can slash insulin levels, enhance fat oxidation, and deliver results beyond basic calorie restriction, with some participants seeing up to 15–20% more weight loss in controlled trials. The key takeaway? It's not about one elusive trick, it's a toolkit of science-backed habits that lower insulin spikes, rebuild sensitivity, and make sustainable weight loss feel not just possible, but empowering and enjoyable. So, what are these insulin tricks that can supercharge your fat loss journey? Forget shady gimmicks like unproven supplements, extreme detoxes, or miracle devices. These are practical, research-proven strategies drawn from trusted sources like Healthline, Mayo Clinic, Harvard Health, and cutting-edge 2025 studies from journals like The Lancet and Nature Metabolism. We'll break them down one by one, with real-world examples, beginner tips, and why they work on a cellular level to make implementation a breeze. Trick number 1. Master intermittent fasting, your ultimate metabolic reset button. This isn't about starving yourself or following rigid rules. It's about strategically timing your meals to give your body a well-deserved break, allowing insulin levels to naturally plummet and kickstarting autophagy, your cell's self-cleaning process. Popular protocols like the 16-8 method, fast for 16 hours, eat within an 8-hour window, can reduce insulin exposure by up to 30-40%, according to a 2025 Jefferson Health trial. Picture this. Wrap up dinner by 7 p.m., enjoy black coffee or herbal tea in the morning, and break your fast with a nutrient-dense lunch at 11 a.m. Your body dips into fat stores for energy, melting away visceral fat while preserving muscle mass. Studies on over 10,000 participants show this approach reverses insulin resistance, accelerates weight loss by 3-8% more than traditional dieting, and even improves mood and focus, especially for those with prediabetes or PCOS. Pro tip: if you are a beginner, ease in with a 12-12 split and track how you feel. Apps like Zero or MyFitnessPal make it foolproof. Trick number 2. Go smart low carb, quality over quantity, no extremes needed. Ditch the insulin spiking culprits like refined sugars, white bread, sodas, and processed cereals that flood your system with glucose, and instead aim for 50-100 grams of high-quality carbs per day from whole foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and legumes. This curbs dramatic spikes, enhances cellular sensitivity, and can boost glucose uptake by 25% in as little as a few weeks, per clinical trials from the American Diabetes Association. Imagine starting your day with a veggie-packed omelette topped with avocado instead of sugary cereal. Your insulin stays balanced, cravings vanish, and fat loss ramps up. A groundbreaking 2025 randomized controlled trial found that low insulin response diets, emphasizing hypocaloric, low-carb meal replacements, triggered significant weight drops, particularly in individuals with elevated baseline insulin, by promoting lipolysis, the breakdown of fat stores, and reducing inflammation. Bonus: incorporate slow-digesting fibers like chia seeds or psyllium to further blunt absorption, turning meals into sustained energy sources. Trick number 3. Power up with targeted exercise, the natural insulin sensitizer that builds resilience. Movement isn't just about burning calories, it's a direct hack for insulin dynamics. Strength training, like squats, deadlifts, or resistance bands, and HIIT, high-intensity interval training, such as sprint bursts, build lean muscle mass, which acts like a super sponge for glucose, pulling it from your bloodstream without relying heavily on insulin, improving whole body sensitivity by 20-50% in studies. A simple 30-minute brisk walk after meals can slash postprandial insulin spikes immediately, while consistent weightlifting elevates your resting metabolic rate for round-the-clock fat burn. Research from Washington University and a 2025 update from the Journal of Physiology confirms that pairing exercise with even modest weight loss fully reverses resistance, slashes diabetes risk by up to 60%, and enhances mitochondrial function for better energy production. Real-life example: take Alex, a 45-year-old office worker who added 3 20-minute HIIT sessions weekly. He shed 20 pounds in 3 months, with blood work showing normalized insulin and skyrocketed energy levels. Trick number 4. Prioritize deep sleep and stress mastery, the underrated foundations of hormonal harmony. Chronic sleep deprivation, under 7 hours, jacks up insulin resistance by disrupting your circadian rhythm, but aiming for 7-9 hours of quality rest nightly restores sensitivity, curbs cravings, and supports fat loss, as evidenced in large-scale cohorts from the Sleep Research Society. Stress, meanwhile, floods your system with cortisol, which exacerbates insulin issues. Counter it with mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga, shown to lower levels by 15-25% in randomized trials. In 2025, innovative apps like Calm or Headspace use AI-driven biofeedback for personalized routines, making it easier than ever to unwind and optimize recovery. Trick number 5. Harness nature's boosters: vinegar, green tea, omega-3s, and more for effortless enhancements. Simple additions like 1-2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar diluted in water before carb-rich meals can blunt glucose spikes by 20–30%, thanks to acetic acid's delaying effect on digestion. Green tea's potent EGCG antioxidants ramp up insulin sensitivity. Sip 2–3 cups daily for compounded benefits. Don't overlook omega-3s from fatty fish like salmon or supplements, which combat inflammation and drop resistance in those with metabolic syndrome. Emerging 2025 research also spotlights cinnamon and berberine as natural insulin mimickers, with berberine showing Ozempic-like effects in some trials without the side effects. Trick number 6. Fuel with high-protein breakfasts and macro mastery. Stabilize from the start. Kick off your day with protein-forward meals. Think Greek yogurt with nuts or eggs with veggies to keep insulin steady. A 2015 study, updated in 2025 reviews, showed this lowers post-meal levels versus carb-heavy options. Balance every plate with healthy fats, olive oil, avocados, and fiber to prevent surges. Personalized nutrition platforms like Zoe use 2025 gut microbiome data to tailor carb tolerance, ensuring your macros align perfectly with your biology. On the savior side, these insulin tricks are nothing short of transformative. They address the hormonal root of weight struggles head-on, making loss feel more effortless and sustainable. Studies reveal enhanced sensitivity leads to 10–20% greater fat burn, sustained energy, reversed prediabetes in up to 70% of cases, improved mental clarity, and even anti-aging benefits like better skin and vitality. For underserved groups, such as women with PCOS, men over 40 with andropause, or ethnic minorities prone to metabolic issues, these hacks level the playing field, offering equitable results without relying on pricey drugs like semaglutide or Ozempic. They're proactive too. By preventing insulin spikes, you ward off future weight regain, inflammation, and chronic diseases, essentially biohacking your body into a lean, efficient machine for the long haul. Imagine waving goodbye to yo-yo dieting and hello to consistent, feel-good progress. That's the real power of mastering insulin. But let's not sugarcoat the potential pitfalls. These tricks can turn into threats if mishandled or taken to extremes. For instance, aggressive fasting or ultra-low-carb regimens might trigger fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, like electrolytes or B vitamins, hormonal imbalances in women, affecting cycles, or even rebound overeating for those with a history of disordered eating. The 99% faster hype conveniently ignores individual variability. Factors like genetics, age, thyroid function, and microbiome diversity mean results aren't one size fits all, and no trick overrides the fundamentals of energy balance, calories in vs out. Viral trends like ice hacks, cold exposure, or ice baths promise insulin boosts but lack robust evidence for meaningful weight loss, with risks of hypothermia or inconsistent outcomes. Over-reliance without professional input could interact poorly with medications, e.g., for diabetes or blood pressure, spike stress hormones like cortisol, which worsens resistance, or lead to muscle loss if protein intake dips. Experts from Mayo Clinic and the ADA warn, don't skip meals haphazardly if you're prone to hypoglycemia, and always prioritize whole food nutrition over shortcuts. Regulators are cracking down on misleading claims in 2025, emphasizing that without personalization and oversight, these hacks can erode public trust in genuine science and set people up for frustration. So, is this insulin trick a threat or a savior? It's both, hinging entirely on smart execution. When approached with balance, combining intermittent fasting, smart low-carb eating, targeted exercise, quality sleep, stress management, and natural boosters, you can harness insulin's power for faster, healthier weight loss that outpaces traditional calorie counting by addressing the core hormonal drivers. But skip the sustainability, ignore your body's signals, or chase quick fixes without guidance, and it devolves into yet another fad that leads to yo-yo cycles and disappointment. Start small. Pick 2-3 tricks that fit your lifestyle, track with a journal or app, like levels for real-time glucose monitoring, and consult your doctor or a registered dietitian, especially if you have conditions like diabetes, thyroid issues, or are pregnant. Yale and Harvard experts predict 2025 will bring AI-powered personalized plans, making optimization even more accessible. Your weight loss future? It's fully in your hands. Empower it with knowledge, patience, and consistency for lasting transformation. Bonus Q and AMP. A time, Q1. Can I stack multiple tricks? Yes. Combining fasting with exercise amplifies results. Try a morning walk during your fast for max fat burn. Q2. What if I'm vegetarian or vegan? No problem. Lean on plant-based proteins like tofu, lentils, and quinoa. The principles adapt seamlessly. Q3. How quickly will I see results? Insulin sensitivity can improve in 2-4 weeks, with noticeable weight loss in 1-2 months, but focus on habits over scales for true success. Q4. Are supplements necessary? Not at all. Whole foods first, but if needed, berberine or chromium can support under medical supervision. Q5. What about coffee during fasting? Black coffee is fine. It may even enhance fat loss without breaking your fast. What do you think? Have you experimented with any of these insulin tricks, and what were your wins or challenges? Share your stories, questions, or before and afters in the comments below. We absolutely love sparking discussions and building this community. If this video fired you up, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe for more game-changing health hacks and science deep dives, and hit the bell for instant notifications. Don't forget to grab your free insulin optimization cheat sheet in the description, link below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, stay empowered.